Hi, today's topic is what is a one-time pad. So a one-time pad is a way of generating keys for cryptographic ciphers. If you're not sure what a cryptographic cipher is, definitely watch my video on what is a cryptographic cipher and maybe what is the difference between code and a cipher. I'll put links in the definition below. So the idea of a one-time pad is that you want to be having a set of keys that you use just one time. And a one-time pad is possibly the most secure approach to providing cryptographic keys as long as you do it right. So first of all, you imagine you've got a pad of paper and you've started writing down some keys on the pad of paper here. So you've got a copy of those keys. So I'll add a couple more. So let's say 8174 and 6600. So you should really be coming up with a really secure way of doing these, a really random way of creating these keys, which isn't just making them up in my head, which is what I've done. But you need to be doing that. But what you're going to do now is you're going to copy all of those keys that you're using as keys for your ciphers onto another pad. Here I'm just doing it onto the same piece of paper, and now you've got two copies of those, and that's fantastic. And what we're going to do now is we're going to take that pad and we're going to make provide two copies. So if I've now got two copies, I've got one here and one here, and I'm going to keep this copy here, and I'm going to give this copy to the person I want to send my messages to. So when I send a message to them, we're going to start with the very first one, and then the second time I do a message, I'll move to the second, and the third, then the fourth, and the fifth. And we've obviously only got enough keys to be able to send 5 messages here, if we're using one per message, and that is one of the flaws of a one-time pad, in that if you want to send lots of messages, you're going to need to produce an awful lot of these different keys. But that said, there is, as long as I've generated these nicely randomly, no way for an attacker to know what these are without getting access to one of these two sets of data, one of these pads, which means that actually it's a really, really secure way of exchanging messages. It's almost impossible in most cases to provide one-time pads in a real-world security in computing, partly because the length of keys is large, and partly because recording them and using them in secure ways is extremely difficult. But it is a very secure approach, and a number of ways have been attempted to try to come up with something very similar, and I'll probably talk about those in some other videos. Anyway, I hope that's useful. That's what a one-time pad is. It's a very ancient way of distributing keys between people passing messages, which is extremely secure. If you've got questions about this or any other topic to do with cybersecurity, firstly, please subscribe to the channel. Secondly, ask a comment, ask a question in a comment. I'll do what I can to help. Thanks. Bye.